Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what's in my camera bag video. So basically I've been a professional photographer for several years now, so I wanted to show you guys the stuff that I like to just keep in my bag. It does vary sometimes depending on the type of shoot. If it's a wedding, it might be a little bit different, so do keep that in mind that it can kind of change up a bit, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the bag in general. I have quite a few camera bags actually, and we have a visitor. So with the bag itself, this one is from House of Flynn. It's really nice, it's real leather. It was quite expensive. I have a few camera bags, and a lot of the other ones I've had just didn't hold up well. They started tearing and it showed a lot of tear pretty quickly actually. One I really want to try are the Brevite bags. I'll tag them down below. I think I'm gonna order that one pretty soon just because this one is such a big bag. It's great for weddings and stuff, but I want something that's just a little bit smaller for shoots that I don't need quite as much, but I do really like this bag. Definitely was worth the investment. Everything's super nice about it. I've gotten tons of compliments from clients and other photographers on this bag. And it's definitely like a very stylish bag, and it definitely matches like kind of my brand and aesthetic. But anyways, it's got lots of pockets. It's really hard to show. It's a big hefty bag, but it holds a lot. I wanted this one for shoots that I need like a ton of lenses and they just wouldn't fit in other bags, but in this one it does. So I'm gonna dive in to what's in this little like pocket right here. It just is like one of those like snap pockets, and here I always keep a pen. You never know when you need a pen. Just saying, it comes in handy. On that same note, I also keep a little tiny pair of scissors. This has been so handy at so many weddings. People will look around, like the bridesmaids, they have a tag they forgot to cut off, and no one has a pair of scissors. So I whip these out. These stay in my bag, and they're small, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. The next thing I have in this pocket is my business cards. I just keep them in this little case. Once again, very handy. Next, I have this little phone mount for the like hot shoe on the camera, and it just can hold your phone on top of your camera. This is great. Sometimes, oh, that was loud. I'll use it to like kind of see my wedding timeline or videos, etc. The next thing I have in here is just a little USB block thing. Comes in handy to charge a lot of gear. The next thing I have in my bag is actually really cool. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket, and it's basically the tiniest gimbal camera on the market today, and it actually takes really decent video footage, and it's good in low light. So I use this sometimes for my wedding videos, and it turns out great. So I keep this in here because sometimes I just like to do behind the scenes with it. So yeah, that kind of stays in there, and as of now that's all that's in this little pocket. Just really easy to access. Yeah, just things I like to keep in there. So next I'm going to show you, I actually don't think anything's in this pocket. Yeah, oh, I lied, there is something in this pocket. So in this like second pocket, I have just a like charging, it's like a portable or like a what's this called, extra battery charger. This one can charge 2 batteries at once. It also is USB. I can charge it in the car with like a car charger. It's from the brand Rav Power. These aren't like the world's best batteries, but they are a pretty good dupe for like the Canon batteries. So I think it's good to have. Like I said, it charges 2 batteries at once, and I just like to keep this charger in my bag, so if I'm at a shoot like a wedding or something and a battery gets low, I just pop it on and we're good to go. The next thing I have is this charger. I'm pretty sure this is to my flash, but let me verify that in a second. Next in here, yeah, I have another block actually. I don't know why that's in there. Clearly I have a lot of stuff in my bag that just gets in there. I have another charging block. And then, yes, this is how I charge my flash battery. So this cord just goes in here. Bada boom. Great for weddings. I keep this in here because I don't want to be at a wedding and then not have a way to charge my flash if needed. Maybe that's just me being a little paranoid, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I keep that in there. And that's all that's in that pocket. There's these two side pockets like right here. They're just like long pockets. And in there I keep some Excedrin migraine because I suffer from horrible migraines, and God forbid I'm ever at a shoot. I keep that here mostly for wedding days. And then I also keep a claw clip in there because sometimes I just want to throw my hair up. And I also normally have like a granola bar or some almonds in there just in case. But actually my last shoot I ate them because I was hungry, so it does come in handy to keep just something to snack on if your blood sugar gets low or for those long wedding days and you need a little fuel. And there's an identical pocket on the other side, but as of now I don't really have anything in there. But yeah, next I'm going to do the main like camera pocket last. So I'm gonna head into this like very far back pocket. And in here I keep my reflector because it's just kind of fit in that pocket the best, and that's all I have in there. There's also a laptop sleeve in this pocket, so when I travel, that's where that goes. And then there's also like a super secret phone pocket back here that you can put any valuables, and it also has one of those like luggage sleeves or luggage pocket things, so you can slide it to your suitcase and let it sit back there. And then it also has like this little tripod holder on this side, and it has two water bottle little pockets on each side of the bag. Alright, now diving into the main compartment of the bag. It's gonna be kind of hard to show you, but yeah, it looks like a camera bag. Alright, so on this part of the bag are a couple of zip pockets. So I'm going to do those first. In that top one, I keep my memory card case. So I have my little memory card case that keeps all of my cards. Actually, this isn't even all of my cards, but it keeps plenty of empty cards for shoots. And if you're wondering, this brand is Pelican. It's like waterproof, weather resistant. Definitely get one of these. I used to just like kind of throw my cards around, and then I realized how fragile they actually are. So I also always keep a like unopened memory card in my bag just in case I run out of space. Once again, I'm super paranoid, but I just like to keep one in here. This one's just 128. Comes in handy sometimes. You never know when you're gonna need one of these. So the other thing I have in that compartment are these little tiny D-rings. Just looks like this, and it just screws into the bottom part of your camera, like where a tripod would go. And this I use to attach my camera to my double harness strap for weddings or any shoot really. And I just keep a few of those in here because they're actually pretty easy to lose. So I ordered some extra on Amazon, and this just attaches that so you can clip it onto the harness. And I just keep those in these little pockets so I don't lose them. Actually put that there. Yeah. And then in that bottom pocket is where I keep all of my extra batteries. I actually don't have a lot in there right now because I'm charging them. But I keep all my little batteries in there. I have tons actually because I would rather be safe than sorry. Honestly, that's kind of my motto, is be prepared. It's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared because, you know. And then that's all that's in there. I like to just kind of keep the batteries separate so they don't get damaged or anything. And I also keep the covers on them. I just took them off because I have to charge them, but just to keep them safe. Alright, so now diving into the main compartment, I'll show you what I keep in here 99.9% of the time. Sometimes the lenses and stuff will change out depending on the type of shoot. but just keep that in mind. So the first thing I keep in here is a flash, just in case it gets dark early, etc, etc, etc. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So this is my rechargeable rechargeable flash. Some of them use like AA batteries, but this one uses the battery that goes in here, and it's from the brand Godox or Godox. I really don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a pretty good flash. It's probably the best one I own currently. The battery lasts pretty long. I actually want to order a spare battery for this. It's just I got this pretty recently, so I haven't really gotten around to that. But yeah, I always keep a flash, and on wedding days I will throw in an extra flash actually. So that's something that will vary for wedding days, because I'll shoot with more than one camera for those. The next one, or the next thing in my bag, is this little Canon lens. This is the 85mm. I don't remember what the f-stop is on this at the moment. This is a really good lens for weddings, or I just keep this in my bag. It's just a really powerful lens, so I like to keep this, and it's small enough that it doesn't take up too much space. So yeah. The next lens I always keep in my bag is my Nifty 50 from Canon, and I keep the lens hood on it just so it's there. Nifty 50, this comes in handy a lot. The next lens I keep is the 35mm. This one's from Sigma. This is a really good lens. I do really like it, and it's a lot cheaper than the Canon 35mm. I can't really talk if it's better or not because I haven't tried the Canon one, but I definitely think this is a good lens to have. I use this one a lot, like probably even more than the Nifty 50, and it comes with a lens hood that I keep on it. Next is my main camera body. I normally keep my main lens on here, but I'm actually filming with that right now. So this is my 5D Mark IV. This is my main body right now. I also do have the Sony A7 III or 4, actually, I don't remember. But I have one of those I'm kind of slowly getting better at using, but I have been a long time Canon user, so it's taken a little while to wrap my head around. But yeah, this is my main camera body for sure. It's a really, really good camera. And then normally with this, I keep on the 24 to 70mm, just a really good zoom lens. I highly recommend. And then the last thing that's in my camera bag is my second body, but I'm actually filming with that right now, and it's just another Canon camera. Yeah, so that's normally what stays in here, and I even have room for more. I have this whole other little compartment that I sometimes will throw in my 70 to 200mm if it's like a wedding or something, but it's just a big bulky lens I don't like to carry around unless I know that I'm going to use it, or you know, think I'm going to use it. So yeah, that one is one that kind of floats around a little bit because it's just such a huge lens. Yeah, that's all that I keep in my bag. I hope this helped you out to know what a different photographer puts in their bag. I know that everyone's a little different. Some people might not overpack as much as I do, but I just can't help it because, I don't know, I just like to have everything I think I could possibly need. It just gives me a little bit of peace of mind. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more. It helps me out a lot. Make sure you check out my photography socials and my main socials if you want to see some of my work. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon.